Fitness and Trucking family. Yo, I'm in Atlanta right now. I dropped off my load this morning. It was so early this morning, around 5:30 this morning, and I decided to come out here to Planet Fitness in Decatur. Yo, I didn't realize there's so many homeless people in Atlanta. Yo, I'm over here at this Planet Fitness and this Home Depot, and I don't want to record them because it's not really that cool to do that. But if I can get a little pan outside, I'm gonna see if I can get some people. If you can see anybody outside, I ain't gonna really look at and point them out or nothing like that. But they all over. They don't worry about it. But yeah, a couple of guys came and asked me, "Hey man, you guys need help unloading or something?" Or I was like, "Nah, I just unloading my truck." And but there's a lot of people that are looking for work out here, and I don't know what's going on in Atlanta, but the unemployment or employment rate is unemployment rate looks kind of high. I don't know. I'm not from Atlanta, so people in Atlanta, they know what's going on here more than I do. But anyway, I'm about to go to my next location and pick up my load, and I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more there because I gotta get some things taken care of right now before I leave. And my next stop is at my house. I'm going home in 3 weeks. I'm going home for a couple of days, probably for a day or two, and then I'm coming right back up here to Pennsylvania. I'm doing that convoy thing that I was telling you about, my flexible trailer, and I have to return that trailer on Saturday next week. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all more later, alright? Yo, stay tuned. Same video, just will be later on today. Peace. I'm back. Alright, so I made it to my pickup in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm taking this pickup to Orlando, Florida tomorrow morning. Supposed to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning, I think. But I'm gonna be there tonight. I'm gonna leave out of here as soon as they load me up, and head home to see my babies, see my kitties. So just got out the gym. Like I said before, I was at the gym in Decatur, and yo, I didn't realize the homeless situation was so bad in Atlanta. I know there's a lot of homeless out in Florida, but in Atlanta, man, they congregate like there's a party going somewhere. I'll wait for this truck to pass me real quick. But yeah, after this I'm going home. Just for a couple of days, reset, and then like I said before, I'm heading right back up here, back to work in Pennsylvania. Got to take the trailer back to Pennsylvania. Today I did at the gym. I did leg day today. Total leg, total lower body day today. It was a total lower body. Did glutes. I did my abductors and adductor machines. Work my groins and my hips and my glutes and all that. Look at my peanut butter. My fat, my protein, my carbs. Now, it is, what time is it now? It is 1 o'clock. So I haven't eaten anything all morning. Even after my workout, I didn't eat anything. No protein, no nothing. So this could be my first meal of the day. The oatmeal with the peanut butter. This is probably 300 calories, give or take. It's not that much, but it's what I need. All right, so this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about intermittent fasting, the benefits of intermittent fasting. All right. So what intermittent fasting is, the idea is you stay away from food for a long period of time throughout the day, and then you eat in a certain time window. Basically, intermittent fasting, the benefits of intermittent fasting is to keep your body in a fat burning state. I believe they call that ketosis or kenosis. One of those. Telling you in terminology, I don't really memorize the terminology because I don't really talk terminology to people, because then they get confused and you try to think that you're too smart. But do my research. When you're get into a fat burning state, I think it's kenosis or ketosis or something like that. If you're the smarter ones, you can put your comments in the bottom. But basically, it's to keep yourself in a fat burning state at a longer period of time. Now the idea is that your last meal of the day is 3 hours before you go to sleep, 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep. Basically, what you're trying to do is making sure that your body goes through that digestive process, a full digestive process on the food that you're currently eating, that you've currently digested or taken in. So you want to make sure that goes into a full process before you go to sleep, right? Now, usually the way the scheduling of intermittent fasting is you'll eat 8 hours throughout the day and stay away from food for the rest of the 16 hours. So usually the best way to do it is to make sure that most of those 16 hours is in sleep mode. So 8 hours, so basically I would eat, let's do the easy numbers again, because I should have it written down like a chalkboard, but I don't have it. Sorry. You gotta work with what you got. If I start eating at 12 o'clock, so today I said, okay, I'm gonna do some intermittent fasting. Tomorrow I'm gonna intermittent fast. I'm gonna make sure I deplete all my digestive foods before I go to sleep. So I'll say at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna stop eating. At 8 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm gonna stop eating. So if I'm gonna do a 16-hour fast, basically from 8 to 12 o'clock. I'm sorry, something went wrong with my video. I think I'm running out of memory space on my phone. But basically, let me go back to what I was talking about. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if you heard that. So I'm gonna stop eating at 8 o'clock. Let's say it's the first day I'm gonna do the fast. This is the first day I'm gonna start the fast. So I'm gonna stop eating at 8 o'clock in the afternoon or at night. When I wake up in the morning, only thing I can do is drink water. Basically, you want to make sure that you stay in the fasted state. Now, while you're sleeping, what happens is your body goes into hyper mode and it goes into recovery, and that's where you can burn most of your fat, is when you sleep. When you wake up, your body is dehydrated and has absolutely no calories in it, so you won't get the energy from the food or any calories that you have inside because you're already fasted. You have no calories in. So what the body does is it switches its energy source to not the calories that you take in, but to the fat that you have deposited. So what intermittent fasting does, it keeps you into a fat burning state for a longer period of time. So because the body transfers the energy source that it gets its energy from to attack the fat that you have. So it attacks the storage. So your storage fat the body starts using your storage fat as energy, and that's what ketosis. I'm gonna stop saying that word, but that's how you stay in the fat burning state. Okay. Now your first meal is gonna be 12 o'clock, right? Running through the schedule real quick. Your first meal is gonna be 12 o'clock. So you eat your first meal. Now, in intermittent fasting, you still want to eat the exact amount of calories that you normally eat in that day. So if you're in a diet and basically your diet says that you're going to eat 2,500 calories a day, and it usually takes you 10 hours to eat those 2,500 calories, you're going to have to get those 2,500 calories within that 8-hour period. Now, if you're going to fast again for the next day. But basically what I normally do is I like to intermittent fast at least twice a week. So if I'm going to do it, if I'm trying to get burn fat really fast, and I'm already on a diet program, I'm already eating properly, right? The body is on a schedule, on an eating schedule. If it's eating properly and everything like that, and you're on an eating schedule, then you throw in the intermittent fasting, what's gonna happen is the body's gonna be like, yo, wait a minute. While it's gonna be like, it's gonna burn the calories, but the thing is, you're starving yourself for extra hours that the body doesn't understand what's going on. So it uses its emergency storage, which is the fat, to burn fat. Now, if you would starve yourself for the rest of the day and then you start to eat your food, the body's going to be like, wait a minute, today you didn't even get in 1,000 calories today, and you started to fast, right? And you didn't even get your calories in the day before. What's going to happen is your body's going to start to store the fat, store every food that you put in if you don't eat the amount of calories that you need to eat on a daily basis. So the body has a checks and balance. It's checks and balance. If the body sees you're putting in 1,000 calories a day, it's going to use 1,000 calories a day. It's going to use your 1,000 calories a day because the body's like, I need 1,000 calories to operate your body, just to blink your eyes, to breathe, to talk. I need 1,000 calories out of you a day. So if you stop giving the body 1,000 calories a day, what's going to happen is you're starving itself. So if you're not giving it 1,000 calories a day, it's not going to use all the calories you give it. It's going to start storing it. It's going to start storing the calories. Awkward pause, right? The reason why I'm pausing right now is because I might have lost you. Because I might have gone a little bit too far into what the body does, and I think that's a different discussion, right? I start flipping back and forth like you already understand what I'm talking about, but basically, if you don't put in enough gas in your car, if you don't put enough gas in your body, the body is gonna start to it's not gonna burn the gas that it needs, because it's on a survival mode. You have to make sure your body knows that it doesn't have to be in a survival mode, that your body can be in a recovery mode. And to get your body into a recovery mode, you have to you have to feed the body enough nutrition every day. Once you feed the body enough nutrition every day, it goes into its cleaning phase. It will take in the new nutrition, spit out the waste. Take in the new nutrition and spit out the waste. But if you don't take in any new nutrition, it's gonna keep the waste, because it's gonna think it's gonna remember that you don't put in enough food, and the body needs to function, and it knows it can use that waste for an emergency source. But as soon as you put food in, it uses that energy right away, but it keeps that storage right there. So you say, oh, well, I only ate 500 calories a day and I'm still keeping on this weight. The body's not going to get rid of the energy that it has stored, because you're not putting enough energy in for it to release that old energy. I'm not sure if that helped out. If that helped out a little bit, let me know. You can't starve yourself to lose the weight. The intermittent fasting is just to put in place an extra burn cycle for your body, but you still have to feed your body throughout that day. So you might be burning more, because sometimes when you go to sleep, your burn cycle might be 8 to 10 hours. But if you're doing intermittent fasting, your burn cycle might go all the way to 16 hours. And that gives your body a little bit more time to flush out the system, to clean out the digestive system. It also helps you really clean out your system, because your body is working all the time, and it's digesting every day. And when you give it that 16-hour break, it gives it time to recover. Okay? I'm not sure if this needs more discussion. If it comes to a point that we need to discuss a little bit more, have a Q&A, I would love to talk about it a little bit more and have like specific questions like geared to what your lifestyle is. But intermittent fasting can really help when you're trying to get rid of that little extra fat that won't go away, and you want the body to identify this fat source. You can do cardio. That's why I fasted cardio. It's like when you're fasting and you do your cardio, your body, you can use that energy. Your body uses the fat to help you through that cardio. So that's when you're burning a lot more fat than you would if you weren't fasted. So fasted cardio is the best way to get that tummy flat. Now, don't judge me. My tummy's not as flat as I want it to be. It's I'm gonna show you what it looked like. I'm gonna show you what it looked like. See? I still got those rolls when I sit down, you know what I mean? But right here, I'm losing the body fat that I've gained around here, but I still got some more. So you might say, damn, bro, look at that. All right. So, cardio. My cardio is gonna go up much more, and my fasting is gonna go up more. But you're gonna see me get much better. But the diet is really important. On the road, it's so hard to get enough calories in, and I can't release all this energy if I don't eat enough food. So I'll tell you right now how much I weigh. Don't tell nobody. You better not tell nobody. I'm 215 pounds. The heaviest I've ever been. Shh, tell nobody. All right. I don't mind it. I like being that heavy. I like being this heavy because I've never been this heavy before. My legs have gotten a lot more thicker, but I'm gonna cut down in a little bit. The older I get, the harder it is to get the fat off. So I'm gonna make sure I work on that. I got a fly in my truck. I'm gonna make sure I work on that. But I think I've gotten over 20 minutes on here already. So I hope you guys got something from this. Intermittent fasting. Should I do it? Ask your doctor. Some people that have disorders or have some kind of issues or dietary issues, make sure you consult your doctor and make sure you're taking in the proper nutrition before you start focusing on fasting. Always consult a professional. If you need to talk to me, I'm a professional too. If you need to talk to me, consult me and let me know the facts before you go out and start doing things and breaking yourself. Alright? Love y'all. That's another video down the drain. Y'all peep the catalog. Alright? Peace. Subscribe. Put your notifications on. Like. Look, these guns. I'm trying to work with these guns. It's a little something. Alright, peace.